One night, a family started hearing strange sounds inside their home. At first, they thought it was nothing, but soon, the entity inside that house became violent, and according to the family, it killed someone. It all started in the early 1800s in Tennessee, where the Bell family lived on a quiet farm. At first, everything seemed normal. The family was well known in the area, and nothing about their lives suggested that they would become part of one of the most famous paranormal cases ever recorded. But then strange things started happening inside the house. It began with simple noises at night, knocking sounds on the walls, footsteps when no one was there, whispers coming from dark corners of the house. At first, the family ignored it. They thought maybe it was just the wind, animals outside, or their imagination playing tricks on them. But the activity didn't stop. In fact, it became more aggressive over time. Beds would shake in the middle of the night. Blankets were pulled away while people were sleeping. Strange, scratching sounds echoed through the walls, and sometimes voices could be heard speaking inside the house even when nobody else was there. According to the Bell family, the entity became especially violent toward one person in particular, John Bell, the father of the family. His daughter Betsy was also reportedly targeted, with claims that the entity physically attacked her while she slept. Soon, the stories spread beyond the house, and neighbors started hearing about the strange events happening at the Bell farm. Some people didn't believe it. Others became curious enough to visit the house themselves, and according to many of those visitors, they experienced strange things too. Some claimed they heard voices speaking from empty rooms. Others reported hearing laughter, whispers, and unexplained noises moving through the house at night. Eventually, the entity allegedly started communicating with the family. It called itself Kate, and over time, people began referring to it as the Bell Witch. What made the case so terrifying was that the entity didn't behave like a normal ghost story. According to witnesses, it seemed intelligent. It responded to conversations, reacted to people around it, and appeared to enjoy frightening the family. Reports claimed the activity continued for years, becoming more intense as time went on. But the most disturbing part of the story came later. John Bell's health began getting worse. He started suffering from strange symptoms that nobody could fully explain: weakness, sudden attacks, and periods where he could barely function. The family believed the entity was responsible. And then in 1820, John Bell died. According to the legend, shortly after his death, a small, mysterious vial containing a dark liquid was found near his bed. The story claims that the entity itself admitted responsibility, saying it had used the substance to poison him. Whether that part is true or not, nobody knows for certain. But the story spread quickly, turning the Bell Witch case into one of the most famous paranormal legends in American history. Even today, people still debate what really happened at the Bell farm. Some believe the entire story was exaggerated over time, turning local events into a supernatural legend. Others think there may have been psychological explanations behind the strange experiences, but many people still believe something genuinely unexplained happened inside that house. Because unlike most ghost stories, this one didn't just involve strange sounds or creepy sightings. According to the people who lived through it, the Bell Witch was violent, intelligent, and possibly deadly. And after more than 200 years, the mystery still hasn't completely disappeared, because the real question is, was the Bell Witch simply a legend created by fear and imagination, or was there actually something inside that house that no one could explain?